Okay, I'm copying it, sending it. All right. Wish there was a way for me to give my minutes to Lucy, but Tammy's in the house.
Yeah. And mine was on my Google. Mine recorded.
Yay. So I wonder if she didn't hit broadcast at the bottom. Start broadcast.
Oh, start recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had to hit that.
Yeah, I wonder if she didn't do that. That's the only reason. I mean, I can't imagine.
Dorey, are you here? Oh, you're Dorey. Never mind.
I'm Dorey. See, that's what I did to you. You did that on purpose, didn't you? Just because I called you Lucy.
No.
Sure, Tammy, sure. I see that devil in your eyes. Well, I think maybe that what I should do is just give my speech. And then.
Well, she sent an email saying that she'll be able to join.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Hold on. Yes, they sent a new link. So. I wish I could give her some of my minutes. Minute sharing. I don't use all my minutes. We have a big, huge account of them because I totally like. Do you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Okay. So I pay for my college kids' phones and my married kid too. And the deal is they have to find their friends on so I can stalk them at all times.
Mm.
So that's what I do. I stalk my children. I can tell you right now where my kids are since we're. Yeah. Let's see. My husband's at work. My daughter's at work. My oldest daughter that's pregnant with my grandchild. My son is at Provo High School, which I assume, did you know that BYU, like, are you familiar with BYU campus and stuff? Have you ever gone there?
Yes.
Okay. So the church bought Provo High School.
Oh, they did?
They did. They bought it and they're renting it back to Provo for $1 a year or something like that until Provo gets their new high school built.
Okay.
But they're just going to build it someplace else. So it's summertime. So no, it's not summertime. It's fall. I have no idea why my son is at BYU High School. He must have his dance classes there now. He spends a lot of time. Yay!
Finally, I'm sorry.
No, it's tech is so hard. It's a beast, really.
I know. Sometimes it is the hardest thing ever.
Okay, so
let's go with you.
Let's go with me. Except now I can't find I had my visual aid right here. Like literally. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Good luck.
All right. Have you ever, or actually, if you had the opportunity to choose one Would you rather be dazzlingly clever, divinely beautiful, or angelically good? This is a question that Anne of Green Gables, who is a character in a book by Ellen Montgomery, asks another character. And I've pondered this multiple times. I love classic literature and reading the classics because I'm a bull in the china shop. I go full force, and a lot of times I don't think about my motivation or why I do things. And since I've started applying my life and seeing it reflected in classic books, I've become much more intentional. So, divinely beautiful. The world is really busy about telling me what I can and can't do and what I look like. But I know that I am a child of a Heavenly Father who loves me, and He has a plan for me. And as long as I'm following the plan found and laid out in the gospel of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, then what the world thinks doesn't matter. That in Heavenly Father's eyes, I am divinely beautiful. Dazzlingly clever. I am late to the party, but I am awakening to this my sense of personal mission. There's a mission here for me to fulfill on earth. And part of that mission is to use my spiritual eyes to see the people around me and to see what they need and find ways to help and to help them feel my love and to help them feel Heavenly Father's love. And finally, it's angelically good. There are all sorts of opportunities for us to succeed wonderfully or to fail in a magnificent sort of way. And there's a lot of roles that I fill. I'm a mother, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm a friend. And one of the things that Anne says in the book, she says, I've done my best, and I begin to understand what is meant by the joy of strife. Next to trying and winning, the best thing is trying and failing. I don't need to be angelically good. I need to be perfectly imperfect. I need to be working hard. And when I fall, I just need to get up and try again. My newest role is going to be a grandma, and I'm very excited to add that. And with all of these things, I know I'm dazzlingly clever, I'm divinely beautiful, and I'm imperfectly perfect as I strive to be angelically good.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Thank you, because yours made me a little nervous. I was like, I think I did this wrong.
It was great.
Yeah, I really like that.
Thank you.
It was really good.
How long was it?
Yeah.
Imperfectly perfect.
I got it from conference. I totally ripped that off.
That's okay.
What? How long was it? Did you time me?
No, because I got distracted.
Yeah,
But
it was
you can go
hard
back in
to
the
focus
recording
on
and time
something
it.
else.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go back in the recording and time it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have you guys give me my feedback.
Okay.
But you don't have to write it all down right now because you can go back and watch it and write it down.
All right, you're so smart. Whatever.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
what I
be
was
the
thinking.
one
I'm
doing
like,
that.
why am I writing all this down? I could just go back and watch it.
Yeah. Okay.
So Dorey, can we do at the end of our feedback? Can we add the part that mine did not record, but I did it?
Yes, but yes, absolutely. Let's do that.
Okay, so let me start with my feedback on yours, okay?
Okay.
So the good things, I really love the questioning that you did at the very beginning. You, with those questions, really got me like, what should I answer? Like, got me thinking about myself, and that really helped me to engage on what you were speaking about. You got an excellent tone of voice. You did had a purpose. Your speech had a beliefs. I really loved how you positioned what you believed in. That was my favorite part when you talked about being a daughter of God and also being part of the church. That was very smooth and that was very good as well. You got a really great usage of your visual aid. Having it on your hands gave us or make me feel like you really love that book and that you really got into it when you were reading it. And my favorite part as well was when you said that you're perfectly imperfect. And I agree with Sammy. You are perfectly perfect. So you did an awesome job. The only thing I can suggest is don't hide the book at the end. Because when you did this and you put it on your back, I was lost for a bit. So just leave it with you, or put it aside before you start talking, because the book was part of you throughout the speech. So
Okay.
when you took it out, you actually, I got like a little bit lost, but then go back. So just have it with you.
Okay.
All right. I really liked it. I really liked how you took the book and you took pieces out of it and applied it to your own life. And I liked how you really knew the book and didn't just, some people will take a book and say things that or take little quotes, but they don't really know the book. And like I said before, I'm a reader, so I like when people use books. I also like your tone of voice, like Lucy said, and how your inflection when you said things that you liked, and how you sounded excited about being a grandma. And
Yeah.
yeah. And I also agree with the book. Sometimes you would put it up a little high, so you need to watch that.
You mean this is not appropriate?
No, but when you put it down at the end, like when you're reading it, that's fine. But when you put it down at the end, I'm like, oh, where'd the book go? But you got to keep the focus on you and not the book too. So it's kind of a 50-50, because you don't want everybody to be looking at the book and watching. You got to keep it on you.
So it would have been less distractive if I just set it down like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see me?
Yes.
Yeah, so if you show it like at the beginning,
Can you see all my notes?
Notes?
All the way through the book. I just have notes everywhere through the book.
Like at the beginning, and then like set it on your lap or something, and then when you're reading your quote, show like the edges of it and like you did that time, but don't hold it up the whole time, because then people are focusing on the book and not you.
Okay.
That's good.
All right.
Good job.
Now my question is, I've got some extra time, Luciana. I know you've got school, so I don't know if you can. I mean, you've got work, but if you want to do it again, you can. Did it really not tape?
What can we like record it here? Because I don't know if I did it good.
Okay, so we'll just record it here. Do you want to do it again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Sister Howard, because I know you'll check this video. We did try to record mine, but for some reason it did not record. So we are going to. I'm going to give my speech again, but the feedback will be a little bit shorter because they already gave it to me. So just for you to be aware. Okay. So my name is Luciana. In Latin, my name stands for light, which comes from the Latin word Lucianus. I had never paid attention to that significant fact until I knew who I was and who can I become. I'm a beloved daughter of God. I have been sent to earth to be a light of those around me. Perhaps some of them are in the dark because of the many trials and challenges they are facing. So, my mission here is to make sure that I serve them in a way that I can bring happiness to them. I'm a very trustworthy person because I don't like to jump into conclusion. I'd rather focus on the feelings of this person than the problem. I never give up. If I don't know something, that doesn't mean that I will not learn it later on. I'm always striving to learn something new because that gives me the opportunity to share my knowledge with others and help them succeed and learn as well. I don't like to be in a comfort zone. I want to be challenged and I want to prove myself that I can do better and that I can learn new things as well. I also don't like to do things halfway. Either I do it or I don't. If I'm compromised to do something, I'll give my 120% to make sure that what I committed to do, it's done. There's one thing in this life I cannot live without, and that's my family. They are my support, my anchor, my happiness. My mom is actually my best friend and my mentor. She has taught me how to be a woman of faith and a woman of virtue. I know that we can be together forever. Families are meant to be together because heaven cannot exist without them. I'm also a believer in dreams because dreams are goals that haven't been accomplished yet. President Dieter F. Uchtdorf said, I quote, "It's in the doing, not just the thinking, that we accomplish our goals." That has been my life motto since I can remember. It's normal to be anxious or scared of doing new things, but I always take that first step because I know that things cannot go wrong if I have faith in the Lord. He will never ask me to do things that I cannot accomplish. Last but not least, my friends say I'm very outgoing and smiley. But this is not because I never get sad. I actually do. And it happens often. But I like to take the positive things out of the bad things that are happening because those are learning sessions. Those challenges help me see who can I become. So that's who I am. And those things I mentioned before will help me reach my divine purpose, which is who I am supposed to become. Perfect as Christ is.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay.
It was even better the second time.
There you go, right? Well, and I was able to hear
I
things.
added or change some things.
I think it was
Yeah.
pretty close, though. Pretty close.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so Tammy, you want to go first this time?
I like that you said dreams are goals that haven't been accomplished yet. I think that was one of my favorite parts of the speech. But your tone of voice is really good and your inflection was good. Um, you kept my interest throughout the whole thing because you talked about yourself but not like overly about yourself. You knew your subject and you knew your quotes, and I like quotes. And you had a purpose in your speech, so that was good too. I don't really have any suggestions this time. You didn't have any moments like last time you only had one, but you didn't have any of those this time, so that was good.
She killed it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like I said, better the second time.
Yeah. Okay. So the first one is, did you have a worthwhile purpose? I felt like you put a lot of time and effort in parsing out exactly what you wanted to say and how to represent yourself. I could tell that you practiced a lot. I liked your use of hands, the way you used your hands while you spoke. It was like that was your visual aid. I feel like you were really committed to the subject and to you had I don't want to say intensity, but a sincerity as you shared these pieces about yourself with us. So I like that. My favorite part is still my favorite part, where you were talking about even if you don't just just because you don't know something, that's not going to stop you from learning it in the future, from learning it later. I think that was just encapsulated, everything that you said in one little sentence. If I had to pick something out, considering that English is your second language, you are amazing. Like when you throw that into the mix. So if that had just been someone from America, we still would be oohing and gooing and gushing because it was really good. But when I was sitting there listening to you speak and thinking, wow, I'm so grateful I don't have to do that in some other language, because I would be like, mi namo es Dorey. I'm done. Yamo, not Namo, it's Lamo or whatever. I mean, that's a whole nother level of complexity that you've added, and you've absolutely risen to that challenge. So good job.
Thank you. Okay, so it's been a great meeting again. I love being with you on this group and on this course. It's amazing.
Yeah. I want you to know that I was going to do that evaluation of group time, saying what a complete and total waste it is, because I hated it. This is the first time that I'm loving it. So thank you, ladies.
Yeah, that's good then.
Yeah, it is. It's good. I'm finally cluing in, going, oh, this is what it's supposed to be like. Yay.
Yay.
All right, ladies. So I will send this link to you, and then you can just forward it to Sister Howard. It'll take a couple minutes for it to pop up, but we'll see you guys next week.
See you
and on the
next week.
discussion board.
I'll send you the reminder.
Reminder. Okay, and I think we can just do a regular Google Hangout, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That will be
Yeah, I think so.
So,
Take care,
Yeah,
girls.
bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.